tell me when you're ready. All right, guys, Coach Dennis here. I'm gonna show you guys guillotines that I like to set up. So if we're standing, Ricardo and I here, I like to get my grip. If the guy shoots, what I like to do once he shoots, I like to get my hand. If you guys can see, I'm cupping his chin just like this, my hand like this. And what I like to do is grab my hand here. So I'm grabbing here. So if he takes me down, I like to go ahead and just throw my left leg over. And if you notice my left arm, I'm grabbing my hand, my left arm, my left wrist is going in front of his shoulder right here. So I have my hand here. Look, I'm gonna raise my left elbow and get my left wrist bone right here in front of his shoulder. So I'm here and I bring it in front and now I can squeeze his neck. And there's the tap, okay? So that's one that I like to do. So over here, I like to get head and wrist control, so at least I know the distance of my opponent or my partner, right? So I have head and wrist control here. He shoots in, boom, I grab the chin. As I'm going down, I can either go to close guard or I can go to half guard, but the main thing is that when I get on my side, you know, I'm here in open guard, I'm using my foot on the mat, stripping out to my side, and I'm grabbing my hand and getting my left elbow in front of the neck and squeeze it. And there's the tap, okay? Even if he gets me to side control, so we're here, he takes me down, he gets me to side control here, I don't have my hook. As long as I can grab my hand and get my left wrist in front of his shoulder here, I can still finish my guillotine without any hooks. So I'm here, get it in front and squeeze the neck. And there's the tap. Okay, so I'm grabbing here, his neck is in this hole, and squeeze. Grab here, squeeze. And that's the guillotine. That's the chopping motion of the guillotine that's cutting off the carotid arteries on each side of his neck, right? Cut off the blood flow to his brain, and he's going to sleep, okay? Another one that I like to do is, let's say he's not exactly shooting on me, but I have head and wrist control. So from here, I can pull him in. I have wrist control, I have head control. So I can pull him into and I like to hit him with my forearm right on his shoulder. So I'm here, boom, I get my shoulder, hit his trap right here. So I'm here, grab the chin, grab my hand. So I'm here, get my elbow up high, squeeze, pull the neck down, lift, and I'm gonna go on my toes and push my hips forward, like, and up, just like that, and I get a standing guillotine. So again, we're here, I'm up, lift and squeeze. Or if you want to, you can go to the other side. So I'm here, I can this side, I'm grabbing here, grab. My forearm goes in front of his trap. Because if I get here, even if he tries to get away, it's really hard for him because I have a grip on his chin. Right? See where my hand is? I have my grip, and now I can grab here. Some guys, they like to shoot their arms too far. That's where they're having trouble with their guillotines. If you're having trouble with your guillotines, guys, what's probably happening is you're shooting your arm deep like this. Now he can, there's too much of my arm exposed. He can grab my wrist. Now I don't have the guillotine anymore. Okay? But if I snap down and I'm grabbing here, even when he pulls my hand down, I can just reach and grab my hand. Now I've got the choke. So I'm here, he pulls it down, I reach and grab, choke. But if I shoot my arm too deep, he's gonna grab my forearm. I can't grab, even if I grab my hand, he's pushing my forearm down. I'm not gonna be able to finish that. All right? Another one that I like to get, guys, and then once again, if you come here, I snap them down either this side or I snap them this way. If I wanted to, I can full guard from here. You know, I can drop to half guard, I can go to close guard, whatever you want to do, right? So you don't have to finish the standing guillotine. If I pull guard here and you know, and he drops down to home base or combat base, a lot of times I still have my grip set up. If you notice, this is the same grip setup as if we were standing, so I still have the same attacks. So again, I've got my foot in the head, I've got my wrist control, my head control. So now when I snap his head down, so I'm here, snap, I'm coming over the top. Now I'm getting my same grip. I pull in there, and then I'm here. Same thing. There's the tap. So I'm here. So again, we're here. And I'm snapping his head down. Boom, coming up. So there's a lot lot of different guillotine setups, guys, that you can do, that you can practice. Another one that I like doing too is if I pull guard, right from here, I pull guard, you come down, I like to get my scissor guard. I'm a big fan of the scissor guard. I have head control, wrist control. So when I sit up to get the Kimura, so I'll come up, get the Kimura here. Some guys, they'll grab their thigh, and so now what I'll do, see, since he's grabbing his thigh, I can't pull, it's hard for me to pull his arm out since he's bigger and stronger than me to finish that Kimura. I'll just come around, go around the neck, grab the wrist, just grab my hand just like this. So here, I grab, and then bring my wrist bone in front of the trap right here. So grab, bring it in front, squeeze. There's a tap. So hopefully you guys like that drill, and keep following our Jiu-Jitsu YouTube page for more tips and more technique. Oos.